It might not seem like a threat until it happens near you. Tornadoes have struck several Siouxland communities lately, but are you prepared if one should come close to home?
Over the last 5 years, Iowa's had nearly 4,000 storms that include tornadoes, wind, and hail. Nearly 300 of those were specifically for tornadoes. And Midwest severe weather damages total $1 billion for the month of April alone last year. But incredibly, over that same 5-year period, tornadoes were responsible for only 5 injuries and 3 deaths. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Tim Seaman.
And I'm Jenna Renstrom. Preparedness led to fewer deaths and injuries from severe weather in years past. And it's important that your family has a plan if the worst should happen.
You might think that you know what to do, but whether you've lived here all your life or you're new to the Midwest, now is definitely the time to go over your severe weather plan.
Meteorologist Elisa Raffa met with one family new to Siouxland to help them get ready. She joins us live in studio.
Tim and Jenna, even though I'm a meteorologist, living in an area with tornadoes has been a new experience for me too. As a New Yorker, I'm not accustomed to needing to take shelter and have never done a tornado drill. That was until I met a new Siouxland family, also from New York, who had some similar questions. Together, especially with the help of some little meteorologists in training, we put together a plan that will keep them safe throughout the season. It happens every year, but are you prepared?
We don't really have a safety plan. I mean, other than just knowing to get the kids into the basement. But if one actually hit and caused damage or, you know, took the power out, stuff like that, I don't really know what to do.
For Iowans, it's second nature, an instinct. Sirens sound and you head into the basement. Helmets on and heads covered.
Now crouch down, boy. And Daddy's gonna cover his head with a pillow. Hey, here. Bend down.
But for the Frost, it's a whole new ball game. Fellow New Yorkers, the Frost just moved to Iowa in November, and this is their first severe weather season. So I sat down with the family, answered any questions they had about the science behind tornadoes, and together we came up with a tornado safety plan with big help, of course, from the little Frost, Carson, Chelsea, and Clara. Their first step, understanding the difference between a watch and a warning. A watch means conditions are favorable for severe thunderstorms or tornadoes. That is your time to make sure your safe place and kit is ready in case a warning is issued. A warning urges you to take action because dangerous weather is either happening now or headed your way.
If there's a warning, we would want to make sure that we have all of our things. And maybe these are some of the things that you could help us gather up.
Do you have a tornado safety kit? The Frost do now. After we found a safe, underground, interior room away from windows in their basement, the Frost and I got a bin together with supplies to stay in that safe room. Non-perishable food items, water, and a first aid kit were at the top of the list.
And put the batteries in.
Flashlight in.
The kids also picked a few of their favorite board games and books so that they would have something to do in a prolonged event. Jennifer thought it was a great idea to help the kids stay calm in an emergency situation too, the exact purpose of our practice drill.
Why do you practice soccer?
To get better.
To get better, and so you know what to do in the game, right? So we practice being prepared for severe weather like tornadoes so that we can be prepared, and that if one happened, big if one happened, we would know what to do.
And our tornado drill did just that. A successful morning, although the kids were worried at first, they did a great job finding a safe place, covering their heads, and preparing their tornado safety kit.
Just gives them basic life skills. I mean, knowing what's appropriate and that you do need to be prepared. I mean, in any situation, whether it's severe weather or just daily life.
Come on, guys, into the basement.
We are tornado ready.
The kids felt much better when they were done with the drill. They felt ready and they felt prepared. But these drills are not just for new Siouxlanders, they're really for everyone. Everyone needs to have that safety plan.
And when we are used to this weather, I think we take for granted to maybe,
So
I don't have a kit ready at my house, right, you know, because we're so used to it. So good information.
Yeah, and it's not just a tornado safety. Rob and Jennifer use this as a learning experience every day. Every day they go over the weather with them, and even if it's just down to we need our umbrella today, they go over it with the kids.
Even just simple things of being prepared for the day, of okay, it's raining outside, especially with the little ones, 3 and 5 years old. How are we prepared for the day? Because kids would wear, flip-flops in the snow if you let them.
Jennifer has also emphasized needing water for outdoor soccer practices in warm weather and needing to put food aside for the tornado safety kit if a watch is likely to be issued.
That's cute.
So simple, right, Fred?
Absolutely, and I think a lot of us that have maybe not moved here from New York could learn something from those that did. It's easy to forget about it, put it on the back burner. Whether you've just moved here or you're a native, make sure you've got yourself ready for the severe weather season.
Thanks, Elisa.